Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Nick here with a quick news update for the Flash movie. So we've been hearing about this Flash movie for a couple years now, and obviously it seems like things are really finally starting to heat up for this project due to Andy Muschietti finally getting in the director's chair, the script being completed, all the actors and cast members being there and present, and also the revelation that it is going to tackle, sort of alternate universes and kind of tap into the whole Flashpoint storyline and really open up the DC multiverse. But today we have an even bigger development, and that's the news that Ben Affleck is coming back. Affleck has agreed to return as Bruce Wayne in the upcoming big screen Flash movie for one last appearance, described as the ultimate send-off for his version of the character. The Flash movie, planned for release in summer of 2022, will feature fast-moving hero Barry Allen, played by Ezra Miller, breaking the bonds of physics to crash into various parallel dimensions within the DC multiverse, where he'll encounter slightly different versions of DC's classic heroes. Andy Muschietti sat down with Vanity Fair to reveal this exclusive news. And when asked about Ben Affleck, he said, quote, "He's a very substantial part of the emotional impact of the movie. The interaction and relationship between Barry and Affleck's Wayne will bring an emotional level that we haven't seen before. It's Barry's movie and it's his story, but their characters are more related than we think. They both lost their mothers to murder, and that's one of the emotional vessels of the movie. That's where Affleck Batman kicks in." The director also did confirm the reports that Michael Keaton's Batman from 1989 is set to appear in what Muschietti called a substantial part. The director also said it wouldn't work as well for him to venture into the company of other Batmen without having Affleck there as the starting point. This is what he had to say, and he's part of that unaltered state before we jump into Barry's adventure. There's a familiarity there. So really it seems like they are keeping it pretty close to the Flashpoint story that fans have probably read in the comic books or seen in the animated film, where you have like the regular DC universe that Barry knows and is familiar with those versions of the characters, and then obviously when he goes back to try and save his mother from the tragedy of murder, he messes up the timeline and ends up going to alternate versions of the DC universe and meeting other characters, and that's probably where the Keaton Batman comes into this. Along with all this news, it's safe to assume that we'll probably learn even more about the film and its supporting characters at Fandom this weekend, which is the big 24-hour event that DC is hosting as a live stream event featuring panels from all the upcoming films and television shows like The Batman, Flash, Wonder Woman 84, and The Suicide Squad. So drop your thoughts down below. What do you guys think about this news? Are you excited to see that Ben Affleck is in fact coming back? I think that was one of the questions that a lot of people had. Would he even be a part of this film or not? Because, playing Batman was at a very tumultuous part of his life, and there's a good reason that he didn't come back to do the standalone Batman movie that he was going to do at one point. But it seems like he's much happier now, he's in a better part of his life, so that's all good, and I can't wait to see how they're going to, give his version of the character a send-off and how he's going to factor into the Flashpoint storyline. If you guys like this video and you want to see more from me, hit that subscribe button and the bell icon next to it so you can be immediately notified whenever I drop new content. If you want to hit me up on social media to talk about this news or anything in pop culture, you can find me in the links down below. With all that being said, I'll catch you guys in the next one.